I always say when the gate goes up, my stress goes down.
This is one of the only motor coach resorts in America where it's built right in the middle of a large preserve.
Exactly. You make that last corner and you see the entrance, and it's just heaven.
Our goal has been, and we're seeing this goal come true, to make this the #1 resort in the Great Lakes.
We feel like this is a secret that people aren't aware of, but this is like one of the nicest places I think you'll ever go to in the country.
Don't just park, live. In essence, that's what we're doing. We're not just parked here, we're living here.
Over the last several years, we've had the opportunity to visit the nicest motor coach resorts in America. And recently, there's one resort that has developed into the most elite summertime destination for motor coach owners. We're here at Lake Erie Shores in Geneva-on-the-Lake, Ohio, and they've had some significant improvements since the last time we visited here. So today we're gonna meet some of the owners, see some of the lots for sale, and learn more about some of the improvements that they made. This is an incredible destination, and we're gonna hear some stories from the owners that are definitely worth watching. This is one you're going to want to grab your popcorn for. We found John Richardson, the developer here at Lake Erie Shores. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, Andrew. It's good to see you again. It's been, I don't know, our 3rd or 4th time now.
This resort has really evolved and just stepped up. This is our 4th time visiting here, and it's incredible how much the landscaping has matured, all of the construction, all of the coach houses. What's the latest here at Lake Erie Shores?
Well, I'll tell you, we've come a long ways in the last 3 years since we got involved. I think we've sold over 50 lots. We're developing 31 new ones, mostly around lakes. We've also put up our first 11 storage units, and we have room for 30 more. Owners have been really spectacular. It's becoming a resort. It started off as, they come in, they're getting here, but no one's hardly ever around. And now people are retiring, they're here full time. We've got committees that are running everything. I mean, it's really turned into a 5-star resort. We're pretty excited about it.
You've got a great ownership group right now. We were interviewing some renters earlier, and they were talking about how welcoming everyone was, even though they were just renting and they weren't purchasing. Just the camaraderie and the friendliness and the whole vibe here is just incredible.
I think we're like going into 6 weeks now, so we're supposed to stay a week, and we're here, still here. So this is definitely a great, just an incredible resort.
Just don't want to leave, yeah.
No.
What was your first impression, and what is it about it that's kept you here for so long?
Well, let me tell you, the drive in, I was getting really nervous, and I'm like, there's no way there's going to be a beautiful, RV motor coach resort behind here. And you make that last corner and you see the entrance, and it's just heaven. You come back here and you just see the phases, you see the development, you see the vision. And I think that's really what really gets exciting. And you see just the lots are different, and what the owners have done with the lots, it's fun to see. And now they're building the garages, and you just continue to see the vision and the growth. So we're really excited.
Yeah, what kept me here is people are so friendly. They are so welcoming. We feel like we're part of them, and we're just renters.
Well, we've seen around the resort a little bit, and it's world class all the way. But what are some of the amenities in the area that you enjoy?
Well, really, just inside the park itself is the pickleball. My wife and I are new pickleball players, and they're so welcoming. We told them, hey, we're novice, we're just getting started. This welcomed us with open arms. The social events, just get to meet everybody. And really, they treat us like we're owners. Just so welcoming, so kind. And I know almost every owner around the resort because we've met them all.
And then in addition to that, we're surrounded by this beautiful state park with great trails. And across the street is Lake Erie. There's a phenomenal trail that we've been walking in the mornings and watching beautiful sunsets, great restaurants in town and wineries. We're we can't get enough.
Yeah, the area within a day's drive, so many things you can do. And really that's a draw. But really it's the people. It's the people and the amenities and the resort itself. I'm excited to see the development. They're coming along, and it's going to be fun just to see everything grow, but we'll definitely be back.
So you've got a couple of undeveloped lots here in phase 2 that are kind of a blank canvas.
Yes, we do. This is one of them. It's a prime water view lot, as you can tell. 9,200 square feet, and then we're listed at $250,000, Andrew. 9,600
square feet, you've got a lot of potential for, outdoor kitchens, a coach house, and I've got to point out across the lake here is a Super C motorhome. Is Lake Erie Shores Class A only, or do you allow Super Cs also?
Now we are allowing Super Cs as well, Andrew.
Yeah, I know a lot of those new Super Cs are pushing on $1 million, so a lot of the folks out there can appreciate being able to come and stay at a luxury resort like this. Now, do you allow trailers or towables at all, or is it Class A and Super C only?
Exclusively Class A and Super C.
Now, if someone does buy this lot, are they able to rent them out or put them in a rental pool, or how does that all work?
That is a great question, Andrew, and yes, absolutely. You're allowed to put in the rental program with us.
Now, how much does a site like this rent for, and how much of a percentage does the management company take?
So a site like this will rent for an average of $180 per night. The split will be a 65 to the owner, 35 to management.
Really great way for someone looking to offset their cost, and then having that where you own it. Now, if you own it, can you section out what days you want to use it, or how far in advance do you need to let them know if they want to rent it out?
Yes, the sooner the better, because we book really quickly. As you can tell, today we are fully booked. But yeah, you can black out your dates and then put the other ones for the rental program as well.
And then if there's a coach house on, does the rental go up, and do the coach houses get rented out also?
Yes, we have 3 or 4 different kind of rentals, which is a basic lot, non-water view, then a basic lot like this one with water views. Then we go to a premium lot, which is one with either a fire pit or sitting areas. And then we have pavilions as well, with a structure and a roof, with fireplace and TVs. And then we have just one lot that it's a full bungalow that you can rent out.
And all those prices are going to be on motorcoachresortles.com?
That's correct.
I'm a big fan of this lot. Out of all the lots we've seen today, I'm kind of a minimalist. I like those $1 million lots, but this is along the preserve, or what do you refer to this area back here?
We call it the nature retreat.
It's kind of a blank lot, but it already has this outdoor area built?
Yes, absolutely. This is a pavilion that was built by the developer. This is still a developer lot, one of the few that we have left. The reason we built that pavilion here is to show what you can do in these kind of lots. We have a nice sitting area here, a dining area, and then a nice flat screen TV and a fireplace.
Well, and then, just the open walls along the preserve here. It is just such a pretty area. Now, what lot is this, and how much money is this
So
one?
we're on lot 63, and we are asking $250,000, Andrew.
250 grand to have a little slice of paradise. And as I mentioned before, this is all a preserve right here. So you said they're not going to be building?
Never.
Now, if someone did want to add a coach house or maybe a jacuzzi or something, could that be added?
Absolutely, and that's a great point, because as you can see, you have your blank canvas still back there.
Yeah,
so that's
huge.
why we built this pavilion here in front of the lot, so you have the room to build whatever coach house you want to build on this kind of a lot.
Yeah, really nice blank canvas for someone. There's a nice Super C motorhome.
Beautiful.
Great opportunity for someone. And if I was personally purchasing a lot, I think this is the one out of everything we've seen today. This one really does it for me.
I totally agree with you, Andrew.
My philosophy's always been the same about how you treat rental guests. I don't even like the term renters. People buy for 2 reasons. It's in an area they want to be in, and they think they're going to enjoy the people. So for us, we don't care what you did for a living. When we're in the clubhouse, we're all the same. When we're out in the golf course, when we're out fishing, whatever we're doing, playing pickleball, doesn't really matter. We all just have a great time. So we want to welcome our rental guests in here. We've had 6 of them purchase in the last 30 days. So this year's shaping up to be maybe one of our best years, and it's pretty exciting.
Well, and I've seen everything from $3 million Prevost motor coaches to, maybe some more entry level, $100,000, $200,000 nice, but gas Class A's.
Yes.
But the camaraderie, sometimes the Prevost owners may kind of stick their nose up. There's a little reputation about that, but I've seen the interactions between all of the different coach owners, and it definitely does not feel cliquish at all.
Yeah, I would agree with you 100%. We do have a wide variety, and we even last year started allowing Super Cs in. As you just said, there's a lot of camaraderie here, and I don't think we have that problem. It's perceived sometimes that if you're driving a Prevost that maybe you have your nose stuck in the air. I've got a lot of friends in Prevosts. I got a lot of friends in Dutch Stars, a lot of friends in different types of coaches. It doesn't matter to us. Do we enjoy hanging out? Do we enjoy having fun? Do we have things in common? And Class A motor coaching is something you have in common. It's pretty cool here from that respect.
Now, sometimes there's display coaches here at Lake Erie Shores, like this beautiful Liberty coach. So we found Greg Wade from Liberty Coach, and it's quite a nice display coach you have here.
Thank you, man. It's 2017 Liberty Coach number 811. So this is my third year here, Andrew. Man, I love it here. What a great place to be. A lot of friendly people.
This is an awesome resort, but
Yeah.
a beautiful Liberty coach always takes it to the next level. You think we could
Absolutely.
quickly show the folks inside this coach?
Yeah.
This feels like a new coach here.
Yeah, it does.
What year did you say this is?
So 2017, Andrew. So just got this coach in. It's got 88,000 miles on it. And I drove all the way from Stuart, Florida, Andrew. It has no squeaks, no rattles. Drives like a brand new coach. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the Liberty coach quality is just
Yeah.
incredible at how refined these are. And even with 88,000 miles, it still looks new.
does.
Now, how much money does someone need to become the next owner of this coach?
So I can sell this coach for $1,550,000, Andrew.
And the new ones are about twice that?
They are twice that. We're knocking on the door 3.3, 3.4 million, depending on the slide configuration.
Yeah, and this is a triple slide, so I think that's the most popular configuration
Right.
Liberty does.
It is, yep.
Yeah, we never know what we're going to see here at
Yeah.
Lake Erie Shores, but always some cool little surprises. Do you think you could just show us around the coach real quickly
Yeah,
here?
absolutely. Love to. So 2017, again, triple slide, which is our most popular floor plan. We do have the breakfast bar here, which is the most popular configuration for our dinettes. We do have a little small TV here you can use for a computer station. Wine chiller, the customer previous owner decided to remove the trash can and put that in there, which, you know, is kind of cool. This is plumbed and wired for a dishwasher in case somebody wants to do a dishwasher. We do have the Mealy convection oven. The coffee makers are plumbed and wired to the water filtration system. Obviously, you know, full refrigerator.
Yeah, and these darker cabinets with the gold hardware, something
Yeah.
you don't see
Yeah.
very often, but that's a really rich
Yeah.
contrast.
Yeah.
And then with that accent wall, is that like a gator? Is
Yeah,
that
it's
a
kind of-
tile or?
It's kind of a, I guess, a vinyl, but it's a, you know, it is a gator print, which is kind of cool for this coach.
Really high-end feel. Now, what's going on back into the middle of the coach there?
Yeah, come on back. So we do have the Jack and Jill, which is nice. You can close off for if you have guests, you can access the bathroom when you need to. King size bed. We use the Piranha Sleep from Seated Mattress. Do have the washer dryer. A lot of closet space in this coach, Andrew. Rear closet back here, full rear shower. It's really opened up back here, so you don't feel like you're cramped inside the coach when you're using it.
So many little details, like even if we look closely, there's an inlay on this door, but there's a pattern in that suede. Is that suede, I believe?
It is suede, yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll show you guys real quick. There's the water closet there. You even have an accent wall, beautiful backsplash, really rich colors. Kim really knocked it out of the park with the design on this one.
She did. Yeah, and everybody that's coming to this coach is really falling in love with the colors. You know, it's not real dark. All the colors contrast perfectly. It's a beautiful coach.
Well, Greg, thanks for showing us this coach. We're going to go find some more motor coach lots out there. But if folks want to get more information on this coach, libertycoach.com.
That's it, man.
Awesome. Appreciate your time,
thanks
sir.
for coming out, Andrew.
Yeah,
Good to see you guys.
Likewise. This is one of the nicest lots and coach houses available in the resort right now.
Yes, it is, Andrew. That's one.
And what lot number is this?
So this is lot 50. It's sitting on 9,600 square feet lot. The house itself, it's a little bit over 1,300 square feet of living area, and on the roof around 1,500.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to really like the interior of this. I thought it was going to be over $1 million, but what did you say the price is on this?
Just $749.
Yeah, so you've got waterfront area here. It's a corner lot, so you've got a lot of view around this large outdoor area. And I just want to point out, you know, you've got that tongue and groove ceiling there.
Yes, it is.
You've got a huge ceiling fan, heaters, all like $1 million home wood.
That's right. And then you have that huge flat screen TV and comes all the way down, and now it's protected from the humidity and all that and the weather.
We see that in the motorhomes, but I don't know if I've ever seen this before. It's almost like a TV lift, so it just swings down?
Yes.
Yeah, and then this is really, you know, bringing the outdoor living inside, and this feels like $1 million home
It really
here.
does. It really does. Look at this place. They did a great job on the staging.
Now, is the furniture included in that
It is
price?
included. This is a turnkey deal.
If you're shopping around here to get this motor coach lifestyle at all of this is a lot of value here.
It is.
So, and everything is, you know, new, super nice, super high end. Now, I've got to ask you more about, you know, HOA fees. I want to get into you've got my brain thinking now, so I got to start asking you the hard questions in a moment, but let's take a quick look around. So is this like a bar area here?
it's like
What's all going on?
So we got like a wet bar here with a fridge, all the cabinetry ready, so you can have your nice glasses and bottles displayed out there.
And I just want to point out this accent wall here. They did a great job with the design, that kind of chevron pattern on the wall with a huge fireplace, and I'm sure the TV's included also.
It is included.
Yeah, and this is a massive galley. I mean, this does not feel like a coach house. We've been in a lot of coach houses, but this is like being in a, you know, multi-million-dollar home. You know, fully decked out kitchen too with all the appliances. What's all going on here?
As you said, this is a really high-end kitchen. Look at these countertops, dishwasher, microwave. Then you have a gas range. We have natural gas here, all hooked ups and all that. And then of course, the fridge.
Does this vent out? It's got the full ventilation set up there.
Yes.
You know, really high-end look, but still a bedroom. What's all else going on back
So
here?
we have 1 bedroom, 1 bath.
And we've got, you know, super tall doors here. Those got to be either 8 or 9 feet. And then you've got a very large laundry room here. A lot of kind of a blank canvas. If someone wanted to maybe turn this into an office, again, those high-end countertops. We have a bedroom back here.
We do have a bedroom here and a walk-in closet and a nice bathroom. And again, everything is included. So it's just like a matter of you bringing your clothes and you're in.
I like the way that they furnished it too, with that kind of saddle color leather that goes through the whole coach house. Now, we've got a walk-in closet back here. This is a real high-end walk-in closet, all finished out with, you know, the high-end cabinetry in here. And then super high-end bathroom here too. I love what they did with the tile floor to ceiling. You know, these ceilings got to be like 10 or 12 feet?
Maybe 11.
11 feet? Yeah, super tall ceilings. And I like the way they did floor to ceiling tile in the shower. You know, plenty of room back here. You've got a nice linen closet, the double vanity area. It's a lot of coach house for
$749.
Now, on top of the $749, what other fees do folks have to pay here?
Okay, so you have to pay a one-time capital contribution as a buyer, and that's a year of HOA dues, which is $5,300.
So $5,300, and that's your cap. Everyone that buys here.
Right, has to do this one-time capital contribution. And then $5,300 is the HOA per year. We pay it quarterly, so it's $1,325.
What's all included in that HOA fee?
We have high-speed internet, then we have water and sewers included as well, then all the mowing of your lot, and all the access to the amenities and the activities that we host here, which are hundreds of them. You're gonna see it later. We're gonna host our 4th of July party today, and it's gonna be a huge pool party, food, drinks, live music. So it is all including that HOA dues.
Yeah, you guys definitely know how to throw a party, and you do not hold back around here. You
Yes.
guys like to have a good time and
Yeah.
let loose a little bit. Property tax is going to be another expense. What's the property tax here?
So the rule of thumbs here in Ohio, it's between 1 to 1.2% of purchase price. Sometimes it's a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more, but it's in between 1 to 1.2.
And what other, you know, fees can folks expect, or what other expenses can folks expect to incur?
That's about it. HOA and taxes, you do have to take care of your own landscape. Again, mowing is included. Other than that, you have to maintain your landscaping. And just the utilities, regular utilities. But again, it's very low during the off season. So that's something you don't even have to worry about. As a sample, I paid on one of my lots $6 per month on electric. So
in the wintertime. Now,
in the wintertime, yeah.
in the summertime, when you've got, you know, your coach plugged in, what do you pay for electricity roughly?
$150 to $180.
Yeah, real reasonable.
Exactly. And then if you have a coach house plus the coach, it'll be around the mid-200s.
Well, what a cool opportunity to have like a little slice of paradise in the middle of this huge preserve and just this
Right.
amazing area here. This is a great opportunity for someone. How did you find Lake Erie Shores?
It's kind of a funny story. We bought our RV. We live in Erie, Pennsylvania, which is 50 minutes away. This was supposed to be a quick, let's test out the RV. How is it going to work out for us? A friend of mine was in Geneva, said, oh, you have to check this place out. We came here once. We never left.
Did you realize that you have one of the most special motor coach resorts in the country right here?
This is the furthest our RV has ever gone.
Wow.
Is to Lake Erie Shores.
And it's understandable. This was my only option. I want to hang out here as well.
That we found it. We fell in love with the people. We fell in love with the community. Everything about it. It's one of the best place. Well, the only place we've been. So we absolutely love it here.
So you bought an RV. Have you gone to any other campgrounds or anywhere else?
We have not made it to any one of them.
No, nothing.
And now we own 2 lots here. And we fell in love with everything. And we just call this home.
Well, I feel like you guys just went right to the top of the food chain in Motor Coach Resort. So
Yes.
really, you had some luck on your side there.
For
Now,
sure.
what made you choose to buy a lot here?
I think after renting we rented here about 2 years. And we just, every time we came back, it was harder and harder to leave. And so we just thought, you know what, before it's too late, let's dive in.
And the people here, every time we would come, we would meet another owner. We would meet more guests, and they made you feel so at home. Everybody was so welcoming. You were not a guest, you were part of them. Everybody was just part of the community. Come over here, come have a barbecue with us, come eat dinner with us, come, let's sit by the fire with us. It was just amazing. It was so much fun. We've never felt so part of a community before than we have becoming here.
What was your first motorhome that you bought?
It was a American Coach 40Z Tradition, and it's a little older. It's an 08.
Before they got bought
That
by
was the
Rev
pre-
Group, they were at the top of the, I mean, American Coach in that vintage, that was a high-end rig.
I still feel like it is a quality rig. We have no problems with it, and it's just been great for us. It was a great way to get our feet wet and get in the game. And there'll be an update someday, but right now we're perfectly happy with where we're at.
And we felt great coming here because we were able to come in here. We were a little worried because the age of the coach, but when we got here, we've never, I mean...
Well, we fooled a lot of people.
They
thought it was newer.
Yeah, and no one ever made us feel less because we have an older coach or because we're just getting in, starting out, and we don't have, you know, one of the really nice coaches that you see here, and that's okay because everybody's welcome.
Yeah, and you have a great looking American Coach. I love that vintage of American Coach, but it, you know, really says a lot. I can see your camaraderie with, you've got $3 million motorhomes right next door, but it seems like you definitely feel a part of the community without a doubt.
Yeah, we're the only ones that worry about it, you know, because we just feel like we're the little dogs in a big dog, pool, and nobody ever makes us feel that way. We think of it, on our own, but nobody's ever brought that up to our attention and said, anything about the age, or everybody goes, wow, I had no idea that was that old of a coach. Wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, and they just, nobody cares. I mean, that's truly how I feel here is, we know we are not one of the big dogs in here, but nobody cares. That's the greatest part of this is you don't have to be. Just be cool. Just be a good person and have fun, and that's what we're all here for.
Yeah, there's some amazing camaraderie. I mean, the friendliness of everybody here is something really special. Now, when someone chooses to buy a lot here and build a coach house, I heard you guys have a design center here?
We do. We do have a design center here inside the Welcome Center.
Yeah, so when you come in your coach and you're checking in, you've got this, very large area to pull your coach, plenty of room to unhook your tow vehicle or your trailer. There's separate parking for the stacker trailers or trailers back behind the Welcome Center, but can you show us inside here?
Absolutely.
So when you arrive to the resort, this is where you're gonna check in. I can see they have a list right here of all of the activities that are currently going on this weekend. Up here, I also see some of the complimentary activities here at the resort, but there's a lot of off-site amenities as well.
Absolutely, yeah. We have a lot of activities outside too. We are like 15 minutes away from 25 different wineries. We are across the street from Lake Erie. We have a public beach access over there, half a mile to the marina, so you can charter a fishing boat, and then a mile from there you can get to the strip around the lake.
And I see one of my favorite activities. There's some zip lining somewhere around here, or where's the zip line at?
It's about a mile from here. Through the walking trails that we have back there, you can get to the park where they offer the zip line.
Yeah, some beautiful hiking in the area, some beautiful golf courses, the water sports. Can you rent a boat? Say you don't have a friend with a boat, which I think there's a few boat owners. If you make friends with the right people, you may get invited on some boat rides, but folks can rent boats as well?
Yes, right here in the marina.
Yep. Now, once you've hung out here, from the owners we're meeting here and the guests we're meeting here, when you've hung out for long enough that you get bit and you want to come see one and maybe custom build a coach house and lot, we can just swivel right over here to this part of the Welcoming Center, and this is going to be where folks can custom design their dream coach house here?
That's right, Andrew. So you can come here, design your future home with Mark the Builder. You can choose all the materials, all the colors, and everything from scratch.
Yeah, really cool to see, the different lights and everything. And I bet it's a lot of fun to, choose all of your custom design. I think a lot of the folks out there really enjoy that whole process of building their dream.
Absolutely, they just love it.
Well, I think if folks don't want to spend the time to custom build something, you've got a few options that are turnkey ready right now?
That's right, we do.
So this is a totally different style of lot configuration than any of the other lots we've seen. What's the story with this lot?
So it's listed at $775. We have two structures here. We have a nice outdoor pavilion, 600 square foot under roof, including the garage, which is 200. So we have 400 square feet here. As you can tell, we have a full outdoor kitchen, grilling area, flat screen TV, TV, and then a nice seating area here.
And at the $775 price point, is all of the furniture included?
Yes, it is. This is also a turnkey deal.
I love all of the walkways and the different landscaping. They really did a great job with the landscaping here. Then you have this nice fire pit outside, lakefront with that beautiful view with the natural preserve behind it. Just a really nice lot here.
Absolutely, Andrew. They really did great on this one. Sunsets here are great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to catching the sunset later, but you've got a big enough garage for a golf cart or bikes all finished out, and then a coach house also?
And then we have a coach house here. It's a total of 670 square feet on the roof.
Yeah, really cool style with farmhouse style flooring here. We've got a fireplace. We've got a really good sized kitchen. The high-end countertops here in the kitchen. Super tall ceilings. You can see the crown moldings. Looks like just a mini split AC here.
Yes, right.
Yeah, it's keeping it nice and cool. It's a warm, kind of record-breaking heats around here lately.
Oh
but
my God, yes.
The furniture in the bedroom, everything's all included in the $775?
Everything is included, yes, sir.
Real cozy room, again, with those crown moldings and then these custom cabinets, closets. I think they're staying in here right now, so I don't want to open them up.
Right, yeah, that's right. They live here, actually, so during the summertime.
Good sized bathroom here with the stand-up shower. Really nice option for someone looking for a real nice setup with a coach house, garage, multiple outdoor living areas, plus your coach lot. You said $775,000?
$775,000, yes.
So this is an incredible coach house you have here at Lake Erie Shores. How long have you been here for?
Well, we've been here since 2020 when they first opened, and then we built and completed this house in May of 21.
So you were one of the originals here at Lake Erie Shores.
I believe we were house number 2, yeah.
Can you show us around this coach house real quick?
This particular model was one of the original models that came when the original developers were here, and so this is called the Callaway model. So it's just a little bit under 1,400 square foot plus about a 700 square foot porch in the back. This area over here, we put a 12-foot bar up here. This was originally going to be a laundry room over here, and we took that out, and instead of a laundry room, this is, as you know, a nice built-in. But as RVers, as you know, space is a premium, so your washer and dryer is actually hidden in here, so it looks like it's part of the actual kitchen. For us, this is a 3 to 4 month property for us. We come up here and usually 1st of June, and we stay through September or early October. Then we go back down to Florida. We consider ourselves summer birds, not snowbirds, because we live in Florida most of the year, down by you in Sarasota.
Yes, sir.
And then we're up here in the summertime. This particular is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. We have a little bedroom in here with a pull-out for our grandchildren. But when we do have guests over here that come in, we have a pocket slider here. And what that does is that makes this basically an ensuite.
Nice.
So that you can completely close yourself off here and make it into a little ensuite bath there. We're big fans of a big open space, so we just have a nice big open area with your fireplace and your couch and your areas over here. And your master suite is over here with a really nice bedroom, master closet, and a really nice master bathroom over here as well. But probably our favorite feature in the entire house is the outside area. This is where we live most of the time. We extended our flooring so it was the same flooring out there so that we didn't feel like it was 2 different areas. We wanted it to feel continuous. So then out here we put your outdoor kitchen in. Believe it or not, that is a 36-foot beam, steel beam up there.
Wow.
That goes the whole way because we did not want to have posts. So we put a steel beam up there, which allows us to fully screen that in. And then when we do have inclement weather, I can take any one of these, and these will completely close off all 3 sides.
Very
and then that makes this a full 3-season room essentially. So, but we do close it all up for the winter time as well. And then we've got another fireplace, another TV here.
This view here is incredible. I think this is one of the nicest lots in America. I mean, to have that preserve with that lake, it kind of reminds me of the water in Sarasota, the way it looks down there. So
it does kind of, yeah. We love being on the water, yeah.
John, last time we were here, I don't remember seeing these storage units. These all look brand new.
You know, Andrew, they weren't here. We just put these up last year. We've got room, if you look out here, for 4 more. We can have 40 plus storage units here. They're 22 by 55. We have a complete fire suppression system on them, a generator, because we're up here in the north, and if something happens in the winter, we have to make sure we have heat. So if they're storing anything in here, the generator kicks on. Every unit has its own individual gas. They're 22 by 55, 14-foot doors. This unit just came available and it's half sold out, and we're hoping to start building the new ones with the next phase here pretty quick.
And you mentioned earlier that to purchase one of these, you need to be an owner here at Lake Erie Shores?
Absolutely. I've seen different resorts where they build storage units and anybody can buy them. I don't believe in that. I really believe that we're building a 5-star resort here in the Great Lakes. And if you want to own a storage unit in here, you need to be an owner here at Lake Erie Shores. We keep it kind of inclusive, you know, for the folks that are in here. So we're pretty happy about that. And everything's behind the gate. So if you come into our resort, you can't get to a storage unit because it's sitting out front. It's in the back.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some pretty high dollar cars and stuff. Some of these guys with these motor coaches have some pretty expensive toys they want to keep under lock and key.
We've got some in here that are golf simulators.
Really?
We've got people that keep their coaches in here, people that keep their cars. This one happens to have 2 cars. That 73 Volkswagen was my wife's when she was 16. The 65 Shelby Cobra is mine. I keep it out here in Ohio to kind of play around with. Lynn and I don't keep much in here, but when I built them, I thought I needed a storage unit, so I went ahead and kept one of them.
Yeah, and I know these are hot right now. If you look in other markets around there, these are selling for huge dollar amounts. I've seen them, you know, pushing $1 million at other resorts down in Florida. What's the price of these?
Believe it or not, right now these are $225.
Wow.
So we want to attract all types of Class A buyers to Lake Erie Shores. Not just Prevost owners, we want Newmar owners, we want Phaeton owners, you know, you name it, we want them to come in here. So these, we're not making a lot of money on these. They're here as an amenity for our owners to come in and enjoy the rest of our resort.
Well, and I can tell these are done at that same resort level like the rest of the resort. You know, you can see the siding, you got stone kind of 4 or 5 feet up the wall. Even the garage doors, I've shopped for garage doors. Those are not the cheap ones.
They are not. So we could have done a steel building, made it really simple because we're up in Ohio. We didn't. We built this exactly the way we're building the rest of our resort. The entire thing is completely insulated, high-end doors insulated. As you can see in my unit, I have the floor done. Cost about $7,000 more to do the floor on top of the $225, but every owner who's bought one so far has put the floor in.
Yeah, and I see it looks like there's a spot for a bathroom. Is it pre-plumbed for a bathroom?
It's pre-plumbed for a bathroom. I didn't put one in, but it's pre-plumbed. And as you can see in my unit, I stored some boilers back here for our resort and a few things. Lynn and I don't put a lot in here, but I want to keep my cars here all year. And every now and then I stick my boat in here. So it's pretty cool to have.
Yeah, and I know this is kind of a blank canvas. We have a good mutual friend, Dean Laux,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
amazing supporter of the channel. I think his just changed hands. That he sold one for over $1 million that was fully decked out.
Well, he did, but you know as well as I do, Dean's the artist, all right? And he's done a lot of stuff inside of his unit, including the artwork that he puts on Liberties and everything else. With Dean's unit, you're paying for Dean Laux. And there's a reason to pay for that, right? I mean, the man is an expert at what he does. So absolutely, if he'd come up here and paint this for me, I could sell it for $600,000.
Dean, I think you need to come up, hang out in Lake Erie Shores
I got
sometime.
a place right out here, Dean, to land your helicopter.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We'll have to try to get him up
Yeah,
here. I know he's
absolutely.
busy. So 11 are built so far?
There's 11 built. These are all pull-in units. The next 2 will be pull-through units. They'll have 14-foot garage doors on either side, and the last one will be a pull-in unit.
So those are probably going to be a little more
It'll
expensive.
probably be another $25,000 for the pull-through units, and we have a wait list for those already. But we're probably not going to build the next one until this one's close to being sold out. And according to Juan, that might be another 4 to 6 weeks or so.
And these things sell out. Like if you look around the country, they sell out quickly. So if you're thinking about, you know, purchasing and you already own a lot here at Lake Erie Shores, I would jump on this because I bet these will, I mean, other resorts, this is the first thing to sell out.
Some resorts, these are their moneymakers. You know, we're actually trying to show these as an amenity, not necessarily our moneymakers. We want to build them so the owners have the amenity here, and that's been our whole goal from day one. Build a resort that everybody can come to.
Yeah, and I think you did it right, putting it at the back of the resort, behind the gates.
Yes.
Definitely well thought out.
And it has its own HOA.
Oh.
So if you're an HOA member in the resort, but you don't own a unit, you're not paying any cost on these. It's a separate HOA that pays the cost just strictly for these units.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. And what's the HOA for these units?
You know, we're still trying to figure that out. That's a great question. I haven't charged anybody anything yet. So we're 6 months into these. I'm guessing between insurance, generator, taking care of the generator, the electric bill, which we split, it might be $1,500 a year for each owner. It's not much.
Yeah, you're going to keep it affordable. I think you treat your owners right here.
That's what we're trying to do, exactly. We're more interested in building out the resort, selling the lots, and having people come here and have a great time.
So there's a lot of cool kids hanging out here at Lake Erie Shores, and the Cybertruck is really cool, but this is one of the custom lots that the owners have slowly developed over the last several years. And let's see if we can find the owners. I think they've got some good stories for us. Hey, Eric and Pam, how you guys doing?
Hi, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Mind if we come in?
Come on.
Absolutely, come on in.
So how long have you guys been here at Lake Erie Shores?
Since 2021.
And you didn't immediately build this, but this was kind of a process of putting this whole kind of Taj Mahal lot together?
So actually we bought July 4th weekend of 2021. So we were here for the grand opening of the clubhouse, and then they were supposed to open the pool and it got delayed by 2 days. So we've been here pretty much since the start, and it's been really cool to get to see how the resort has developed.
The first year we didn't do anything. We just sat on the lot and just kind of dreamed and kind of thought about what we wanted. And then the next season we went ahead and did phase one, what we call phase one, which is the outdoor patio, the square and the circle with grill and chairs and all that. And then while we were enjoying that in season two, we were thinking about bungalow. And so she was out here with tape measures and marking the grass with her shoes and imagining where the, everything would be, the living room and all that stuff, and drawings after drawings. And then season three, we did the bungalow, and then we really enjoyed that. And then lo and behold, we needed more storage. So season four, we started the garage build, and we got that done over this last winter.
And the landscaping.
And all the landscaping.
Massive landscape project.
And now we're done up here.
Yeah.
I'll let her give you the tour. It's all her
Okay,
design.
so, it's obviously a small space, but as you came in, this space right here kind of, we feel like makes it feel a lot larger than it is, because you have just a place to kind of take it all in, kick your shoes off, hang your jacket or whatever, and then you step in rather than just opening your door straight into a table or something. And so, you come in and we've got a gas stove, just everything you need basically. And then over here, one of the cool features is obviously we can see two fountains, and you can open.
We can turn our living room into a lanai,
and
basically.
Hold on.
Oh, cool.
There it is. We have so I keep the birds out, right?
Yeah.
And then
actually, we can tilt the TV out toward the fireplace. So if you want to have the football game or baseball game on, tilt the TV out there, and you can see it from the fireplace at night.
And when it's cooler, like in the fall, we'll have this fireplace going.
We'll run
have
the
these
fire out
doors
in
open,
here.
and then we'll go out there and have that fire pit going as well.
You've got the nice tranquil sound from the fountain
Yes.
there. That's
Love
very
that.
relaxing. So.
Yeah.
And so then, right here, kind of designed it so that you don't see the doors from, when you walk in. You just see a wall, and then go to the right, and there's the bathroom, and then here's a bedroom, and then we have a full walk-in closet.
Full bath with laundry right in there. So yeah, all of our guests have everything they need if they want to stay here. So.
Yeah, it feels like a high-end home too, with the taller ceilings. It really is a game changer.
And that's standard in the
That's all
builds that they
standard,
do here.
So it looks like you guys are doing some construction in this area here. What's going on in this part?
All right, Andrew. So here's our new phase. This is phase 4. It consists of 31 new lots. Right now we're standing on a waterfront regular lot, and it's about 6,500 square feet, and we're priced here at $209.
Okay, and how big are all of the lots of these 31 lots? Are they different sizes or?
Yes, they are. So they go all the way from 65 to 75. We have some at 8,000 square feet as well.
And now, are they all going to be at that $219 price point, or what are these different lots going to be priced at in this newest phase?
So the non-water view lots are priced at $199. Then the water view lots, like the one that we are standing on, it's $209. And then we have some pie-shaped lots, water view, that are priced at $219.
Yeah, great opportunity for someone looking for that blank canvas, and they can build their own dream on this. And I really like a lot of the lots that are backed up to this area here. I overheard earlier that this resort is about 150 acres, and then the state park here is about 750 acres?
That's correct, Andrew, yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. Even though you may only be buying a 6,500 square foot lot, you still have that preserve behind you, which makes it feel much larger.
Absolutely.
Great opportunity for someone kind of looking to get in on the ground level of phase 4. And when are these lots going to be ready to go?
I think we'll be ready in about a month or so. We already put the blacktop. Now we're waiting for the coach pads to be poured, and we're already pre-plumbed for all the utilities. So in about a month, we'll be ready.
Now, what all is included in those $199 and $209 price points? Are these going to be paved lots, or what's all included?
Yes, it's a concrete or RV pad. Then you have your pedestal with full hookups, water, electric, and sewer.
Can someone build a coach house or an outdoor kitchen, or do they allow pools here on the sites?
Yes, we do allow pools. Nobody has built it yet, but yes, we do allow pools. And this is one of the only resorts that will allow you to build as much as you can fit. So we don't have any limitations on square footage or anything like that, which is great. You can see bungalows from 600 square feet to 5,000 square feet on the roof. It's very flexible.
I'm sure there are some restrictions as far as the design styles and what folks are able to do to make sure it's congruent with the rest of the resort.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, this is a real quiet area back here, so great opportunity for someone looking for some peace and quiet.
Now, what are some of your favorite activities in the area here?
Golf on Mondays with we have a group that goes out, group of guys. Shannon plays with
I do the couples golf on Thursdays, but I have a golf husband here because I'm a teacher, so I come here all summer and while he's working. So I have my golf husband, and then I have my other husband that I get to do. And again, they made sure I had someone to play with. We have 2 labs. I love the paths. There's such beautiful walking trails around here. I can take them for a 3-mile walk, a 4-mile walk. I can walk them into town. I can come back walking around the resort. We probably do 4 or 5 laps through here throughout the day to give them their exercise. That's one of the great things I like about it, and being able to take them on a golf cart ride.
Yeah, it's incredible to have this facility in this state park here. Now, when you originally found this, and you're from this area, so you probably have a better understanding. Could you believe that this was here?
No.
No.
We had no idea it was.
No idea. No idea that this was here. We had been to Geneva on the lake on motorcycles. We've never been here. Even the people that we say, hey, yeah, we bought a lot in Geneva. It's Lake Erie Shores. And they're like, wait, what? You guys, wait, in Geneva, there's a place like this. And then we explain it, and we immediately pull up the website. Or we'll pull up a video and we'll show them, and they're just blown away with the beauty and how it's just,
it's
this
a hidden gem
is right here where we are. We love being here. We just feel so relaxed. It's like a peace that we don't have at home.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I always say when the gate goes up, my stress goes down. It literally, we pull in here, and like anything that happened during the week, it's gone. I don't care.
I agree. I mean, when we came here, this is just incredible, unlike anywhere I've ever been.
We've met so many people that were questioning, do I buy, do I not buy? And talking to them and having those conversations and sharing our experience of the first time that we came here, we met Juan. We were, they had tandem bikes, and Juan's like, 1 more lap and I'm gonna hand you a drink. And then we just trusted him, and we trusted his advice. We trusted everyone that we met here.
Asked a million questions.
Yeah, a million questions, and they were so honest with us. And they check in on you throughout the winter. They, and everybody goes down south, and we're still up here, but we stay in contact. They know you have a big event or something medical. They're always checking in. Everybody here, it's truly like a family. That is the most amazing thing. I don't want to start crying. I cry. Yeah. So it is.
Great.
Yeah.
I said in one of Juan's posts the other day, I said, this is a place where neighbors become family.
Yeah.
It really, they became, they were first neighbors. Like, we don't even know these people. And then after, I don't know, a couple of years, we're like, these people are our family. They're literally, we spend more time with them than our family.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on here. The facilities are just immaculate, but I know this morning a lot of people were playing pickleball here. You've got a lot of amenities. What are all the amenities here at Lake Erie Shores?
So we have the pickleball courts, as you just said. We have the dog park here. Then we have the clubhouse back there, where we have an exercise room, very nice, with 2 Pelotons and 2 treadmills and some weights and all that. Then we have a ladies and men's room with showers. Then a full kitchen, you being an owner are allowed to use. which is very convenient if you want to host a party or bring some friends. That'll be the place to host it.
I see the fenced-in dog park area over there. Is there restrictions on breeds here at Lake Erie Shores?
We don't, they just have to be well behaved.
So if someone says they want the best that you got, this is probably the nicest on the market right now?
Yes, it is. This is the nicest one that we have for sale right now.
And what lot number is this, and what's the money on it?
This is lot 10, and we're listed at $950,000.
Yeah, and this is an incredible, really magical area here. Now this is waterfront, but it also has the preserve. And this is my 4th year coming out here to Lake Erie Shores. Right. And I would say this is my personal favorite part of the resort. When you come back here, this water almost reminds me of like southern Florida or the Bahamas. It's got that kind of aqua green look to it. And then you have that preserve behind it, part of that 750 acres.
Exactly.
And this whole outdoor area, the landscaping is just incredible. And then is this a hot tub down here?
It is a hot tub, yes.
Well, you got me sold at hot tub. I think this might be a little bit out of my price range. What did you say the money on this lot is?
$950,000.
So still under $1 million. You could be out here soaking in your hot tub, waterfront next to a preserve, really a private, nice area. But this coach house is pretty incredible also.
Yes, amazing.
Now we saw up front, the garage is a little bit higher roof than other garages. You might even be able to put like a Sprinter van in there or something.
You will be able to do that, Andrew, yes.
Even has a really cool front door here, very tall front door. That's gotta be close to 9 or 10 feet.
Absolutely, yes.
Can we take a look inside?
Let's do it.
This has a really cool modern feel to it. Just a totally different design than anything we've seen.
It is a different design. Every single coach house in this resort, it's different.
Yeah, I like the more modern style cabinetry, even the design where you have like art nooks up here, and then totally different style of countertops and floors. It's a little bit darker in here, but on a hot day, this feels nice.
It does, it really does.
There's a bedroom and bathroom we'll show you in a moment, but let's walk back outside here. We've got these sliding doors that come out to this massive outdoor patio, and this almost feels like an indoor living area, the way it's all screened in. You've got that tongue and groove ceiling up there, a huge ceiling fan, and then the fireplace with a huge TV. But I mean, check this out, guys. When you're sitting right here watching a game, I mean, I could get used to this view. This is just incredible, the ambiance, but then to have the TV as well. Now, at the $950,000 price point, does that include all the furniture?
It includes all the furniture, Andrew, yes.
That's definitely $1 million view out there. But then you've got this large outdoor kitchen. Is that like a smoker?
Smoker.
And then outdoor refrigerator, lots of countertop space, and even a really high-end table as well. That's included?
It is included.
Yeah, then coming back into the bedroom back here, it doesn't feel like a coach house at all. This feels like we're in a luxury home.
A very luxury home, yeah.
And how many square feet is this whole coach house?
So we have a little bit north of 1,300 square feet of living area, and then we have like around 500 of screen lanai.
Very spacious, and then a large bathroom here. Is this gonna be a closet over here? Or?
That one is the walk-in closet.
Okay, so we've got our shower area again with the floor to ceiling. They're staying in the coach, so I don't wanna open their closet right now, but.
You can do,
okay.
Yeah, it's very well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
I can see why. I mean, this is super high end, and they've got their stuff in here right now, but you can see it's fully finished out. Yeah, then you got that full length mirror on your closet door to make sure you're looking good while you're getting ready. Then you got another closet here, and then we have a garage here as well?
We do have a garage, and then we have a half bath on the other side.
So if you've got guests, really nice to have a second bathroom so your guests don't have to use your main bathroom. Is there more rooms in here, or what's all?
Well, we have this laundry room here, which is very spacious.
Wow.
On your way to the garage.
Yeah, super high-end feel. Definitely feels like that multi-million-dollar home
It
feel.
really does, yes.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of stuff stored in here right now, but it looks like you've got a bunch of cabinets. He's got like a woodworking area outside here, and then there's a big loft for storage up top. So this lot looks like it's already had the outdoor fire pit, some nice outdoor sitting areas, but still kind of a blank canvas. What's the story here?
Right. So the story here is that they wanted to build this fire pit and seating and grilling area here, but they want to leave the space to build a future coach house.
Yeah, so much potential here. Now, what lot is this and what's the price?
So this is lot 20 and it's listed for $245 at this moment.
Yeah, another great opportunity for someone looking for that blank canvas, and then they could put it into the rental pool also?
Absolutely, yes.
What are some of the stuff that you and your wife do for fun here at Lake Erie Shores?
So, there's 20 some wineries around here, and that's growing every year. So we have friends come to visit or children come to visit. We like to go out to the wineries. We keep a 34-foot pursuit over here at the marina. So wine and cheese cruises. I love to walleye fish. We play pickleball up here. We do some golfing. We're a 150-acre resort sitting inside a 750-acre state park. But we've got the really little eclectic town of Geneva on the Lake, a golf cart ride from here, and anything you want within 20 minutes, big box stores, things like that. So we spend a lot of time in the resort with the people. We do ice cream socials, we do movie nights. We have a Friday night social. Almost every weekend we have a band in. Not as big as what you saw today when you're here, it's 4th of July. So Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, those are the real big ones. But we usually have something going on like that every weekend.
Yeah, and you mentioned it being golf cart friendly. You know, someone earlier said, well, we love this resort because it's golf cart friendly, and I didn't know what they meant, but they were saying, well, we don't even use our car. We golf cart into town. I mean, a lot of people don't even need a car in this area.
If you're going to dinner, you want to go listen to a band, you want to go get a beer, you just jump in your golf cart and go into town. We use our cars here to go over to Menor, or if there's people in here and they say, hey, we want to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's 45 minutes from here, we'll jump in our car and go there. But most of the time our cars sit right out in our driveway.
Yeah, and then if you do need to go somewhere, you're not far from Interstate 90.
Oh no, I'm about 8 minutes from 90.
It's so crazy to have this in the middle of a 750-acre preserve, only minutes from a major interstate. It's just such a rare, unique, special place you have here.
I agree with you, and it's funny that you've noticed that. When I had the opportunity to invest here 3 years ago, I was getting ready to turn 65. We'd finished Port St. Lucie. I didn't think I wanted to do another resort. And the guy who started this, Tim McCarthy, encouraged me to come up. And I did, and when I came in and looked at it, my wife and I both fell in love with it. I mean, so much so that we sold a really nice house we had in the Thousand Islands on the St. Lawrence River to come here because we couldn't be at both places at one time. So for me to give something up I'd had for 18 years and my family enjoyed, it was because I felt this was going to turn into a gem. And our goal has been, and we're seeing this goal come true, to make this the #1 resort in the Great Lakes. That's our goal, and we're not going to stop till we finish it.
Yeah, it really is a world-class facility here. Now, what's the next step? We see phase 4 coming in. What's important to you at this phase right now, and what do you see in the future?
What's important to us is what the owners want. Phase 4 is different a little bit than what we have in the first 3 phases. First 3 phases are fairly large lots. 10,000 to 18,000 square feet, and they're priced accordingly. To make sure that we could get a lot of different folks in the Class A space in here, we decided to do something in the 6,000 to 8,000 square foot for the next phase, which is still twice as big as what we have in Port St. Lucie or Thornton Creek, where Lynn and I also go. And so the next phase, we'll see. It'll depend on what the rental guests coming in want, what they say they want to do. We might do a phase that's all coach houses with bus barns. You know, we've got 150 acres. There's a lot of stuff we can do. So we want to have a little something for everybody.
And of that 150 acres, how much has been developed so far?
About half.
Okay.
Yeah, just about half now.
Wow, well, it's just been incredible. It's such a quaint, well thought out, well designed resort. I've really got to tip my hat to you and all the owners here and the direction that you've taken the resort. It's really becoming one of the premier motor coach destinations in the country.
Well, I appreciate hearing that. I know Lynn and I are really excited about this. She's been my right hand in this whole thing, and her support's meant a lot to me, and she loves this lifestyle. So we're going to keep doing it for another, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years. We'll see where this goes, but this will definitely be my last project for
yes,
sure.
You're definitely leaving a legacy with this project, because I think people are going to enjoy this resort for many years to come.
If someone out there is thinking about purchasing an RV lot, do you have any advice for folks out there thinking about buying an RV lot like this?
I would say explore the area. If you like the area, if you like the climate that it's in, if you like the resort, then yeah, definitely consider it, especially if they have a good rental program, because if you end up not using it as much, your lot essentially becomes a store of value or a store of money while you're not using it, and you can just rent it out and at least make some income off of it. Otherwise, get the lot and enjoy it. I mean, we're up here pretty much the whole summer and we enjoy it. So
more so, go check the place out that you're considering, because you want to know the climate of the resort and you want to meet the people, you know, and we always get that here. Is, you know, everybody says that this place is so welcoming, and it is. It's a really special place. And you know, we passed on purchasing, you know, at a different resort previously because we hadn't stayed there before, you know, and so we didn't want to purchase at a place that we hadn't been. And so coming here, we got that sense right away, and we really just saw what a gem this place was, and it's kind of like a diamond in the rough, and we really
it's a lot different than living in a neighborhood. They came up with a good little saying,
Slogan.
and it's a little slogan, and it's don't just park, live. And I like that, because in essence that's what we're doing. We're not just parked here, we're living here. So we're always doing social stuff at the clubhouse. We golf with the golf club, or I do anyway. She, you know, she has people that she bikes with. So we're always, you know, our calendar is always full here. So you don't really get that living in a neighborhood, because we've lived in a neighborhood for, you know, a long time. And you maybe become friends with, you know, a neighbor or two, but not like this. Everyone here is your neighbor, and you see everybody all the time at the clubhouse. Friday night socials, Sunday fun day, you know, all the holiday parties.
Well, and then you're constantly meeting new people, because we do have rental guests that come here, and you know, so then you meet other people, and so you
and everybody has something in common, you know. RVs, motorhoming. I think it's a great gateway to the Northeast. The Northeast we have not explored yet, but it's on our list. So this is a good place to launch from. So you can do day trips. We've already done day trips without the motorhome, just to Niagara Falls, for example. We want to hit Gettysburg, take the motorhome there, but eventually push like up in real Northeast, like in Maine and Maryland and all those locations up there. So I think this is a great launching pad for that.
How far are you from Niagara Falls?
3 hours.
3 hours.
Wow. I didn't realize we're that close. Yeah.
You can do it in one day. We've done it.
Is there any advice that you have for folks out there that are maybe thinking about RVing?
You have to love your wife. You know, you're in 425 square feet, but really it's such an experience for us. RVing is, we love our companionship. We work really well together, you know, setting the coach up, you know, tearing the coach down, driving. We kind of share the responsibilities with the navigation. But then when we get to our destination, it's the people you meet. And, you know, wherever we go, you know, all walks of life, and we all have one thing in common: we're in an RV. I'm sure it's not for everybody, but you have to give it a try, you know.
It's a great way to see the country. Probably the best way. We have been surprised many times. Kansas has been one of our favorite states, believe it or not. So it's just, we love discovering new areas and meeting new people.
I would say for me, just go at your own pace. You know, I don't feel, thank God, we don't feel like we have to overextend ourselves, you know, so that we can fit in. Just get what you know, what you can afford and what works for you. There's so many layouts of a motorhome that are unbelievable that we had until we really started seeing other people's motorhomes. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say do some homework, you know, and figure out what kind of layouts you like and sizing.
Bath and a half is key.
Juan, we really appreciate you and the folks here at Lake Erie Shores for showing us around today. You really have something special. Now, if someone out there wants to rent a lot or purchase a lot here, what's the best steps for them to take?
Well, first off, thank you for coming, Andrew. We love to have you around here at Lake Erie Shores. If you are interested in renting a lot or buying a lot, you can go to Motorocach Resort, les.com. We have all our listings there and a website for reservations as well.
And if someone wants to purchase a lot and get that conversation going, they can contact you directly. You're the on-site realtor here?
Yes, I am, and you can call me at my cell phone at 786-301-1273, or you can go directly to rvlotsalesUSA.com.
Awesome. Well, Juan, can't thank you enough for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you very much.
Really appreciate this. It's just really an amazing resort you have here.
Really appreciate you, Andrew, and welcome back, and looking forward to seeing you again.
Absolutely. We look forward to coming back as well. And also appreciate all of you out there liking, sharing, and following. We hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.
Thank you, everyone.
I always say when the gate goes up, my stress goes down.
This is one of the only Motorocach resorts in America where it's built right in the middle of a large preserve.
Exactly.
You make that last corner and you see the entrance, and it's just heaven.
Our goal has been, and we're seeing this goal come true, to make this the #1 resort in the Great Lakes.
We feel like this is a secret that people aren't aware of, but this is like one of the nicest places I think you'll ever go to in the country.
Don't just park, live. In essence, that's what we're doing. We're not just parked here, we're living here.